What you gonna do when the Pillaging Podcast of the Raider Nation destroys you?
You're listening to the Pillaging Podcast, companion podcast at PJ4F.com. That's PillagingJustForFun.com, the #1 podcast in Raider Nation. Tune in every week wherever podcasts are found. Call in and leave a message to be played on air at 408-909-PJFF. This episode is brought to you by DC4L Custom Tees. Check them out, DC4LCustomTees.com. It's time to pillage another podcast. I'm your host, Kenny Stapler.
Yeah.
Kane and Chain. Ooh, ooh.
We out here, baby.
We out here for
We
real.
are out here.
It's the final tailgate of the Pillaging Podcast season.
That's right.
Kane, you're going to be representing down here Christmas Eve. Is that correct?
Fucking right.
Absolutely.
I love that. I love that. Carrying the torch.
That's what's up.
Got to do it, baby.
That's what's up. Somebody's got to be here, bro.
Will that or will that not be their last game in Oakland?
You know, like I said, man, there's no way they will leave this city after this season.
Yeah.
I just don't see it. Even as bad as the relationship is between Mark Davis and the city of Oakland, I think Mark doesn't want to leave like that. I think he would rather stay here until the stadium is built in 2020.
Yeah.
So, but you never know.
Yeah.
You never know.
Absolutely.
Yeah. You never know. You really never know. I was hoping, when the Raiders were in search of another stadium,
Right.
the city that never got brought up was Sacramento.
Yeah.
Sacramento area, Central California area.
Absolutely.
There's a lot of land out there. I feel like every time I travel out in that direction, there's a lot of fans out there. I see a lot of stickers on bumpers of cars.
Right.
Like Raider Nation seems very well represented in the Central California, Stockton, Modesto. You said Tracy, Kane.
Absolutely.
Sacramento area.
Modesto, the Valley, Merced.
Yeah.
Far as Fresno.
That's true. That's true, man.
Yeah. But anyways, they're on their way. So we got some folks come through today. We've heard all of our opinions and how we feel about it. That hasn't changed. So we're going to try to get some we got some folks across the way here from East Oakland.
That's true.
I was talking to Joey earlier, and he said, I want to tell these people, how we feel about it.
Right.
I was like, cool. And they got a good, a nice speaker set up.
They do. They got a dope speaker setup, man.
You could probably hear it.
But did you go over there and have that Ohms talk with them, though?
I did not. So Che's referencing the fact that they got two Bluetooth speakers that are running in stereo independently of each other. And I like that. I'm kind of an audio geek. They're wireless. That turns me on. You know what I mean? That turns me on. So I was like,
Can you
what?
point those bitches out at me, man? He's like, yo, did you see them bitches over there? See them? See them speakers? Them bad boys over there? Shit, they got that Bluetooth. They link up, stereo system, stereo sound quality, man.
Wireless.
I got to go talk to these guys about the sound, man, and how they feel about the sound quality, what they're running over there.
Yeah, I did not ask him if they were running 8 ohms or 4 ohms in parallel. You never know. But hopefully Joey comes over here. He did tell me about how he feels about a little teaser about how he feels. We also got Rick back here, man in the grill. Rick Fernandez. Follow him on Twitter. Dude fucking works hard every day. Listens to the podcast, and now he's here cooking carne asada for the crew.
You're damn right.
Representing.
That's what's up.
Hey, he's holding it down, bro.
Yeah, and no promises. No promises. Should I say it? Who just came by? Should I say it or should I not say it? No promises.
No promises.
No promises.
No promises.
We're chasing somebody for you, a guest on the show. If we can get him, you're going to be real happy. If not, you're still going to be happy. So
That's true.
that's what it is.
That's true. You will still be happy.
It's time to get into it
Yeah.
real quick.
You know what that means, man. A little bit of chelas con che.
Che.
Some delicious chelas con che.
That's a bubbly one this week.
Oh, it's a delicious one, man. This is a delicious one.
What-
No, listen, man. I was trying to, as we already said, this is the final tailgate for the podcast for the season, right?
This is it.
We're hoping that there's going to be a next season here in Oakland, and we'll be able to give you a little bit more of this, right?
Yeah.
This is beautiful. But because it's up in the air, and this is the last one of the season, I was like, there's got to be something special. I got to be bringing something special. I got to go hand-pick something delicious.
Yeah.
So that the listeners can know what's up with the chelas, right? So I took a drive. We have a little local tap room, little local brewery over near my hometown, right? They reside in San Juan. So I was like, I got to go over there, right? And grab some beers. And then this week.
You're called.
Yeah. Yeah, my boy he posts on IG. He's a home brewer. Says that he linked up with these cats and they actually collabed on a beer. It's called San Benito Sunrise from Brewery 25. And I was like, yo, do they fill growlers? Do they, can I take, because I want to take some of that shit to the tailgate, get it on the air. He was like, man, that would be dope. He's like, I think they might release a crowler next week. And I was like, all right, you know what? Then fuck it. I'll go next week. So I went yesterday to try to pick up that crowler. Their fridge was empty, bro. There was nothing. They didn't have nothing canned, nothing bottled, nothing in that fridge. Sold out completely. These motherfuckers open at 2 and they close at 8. Yeah.
Wow.
That's good sales, right?
Absolutely. Shit.
So their beer is good, bro. So you know what? We got over there and they were sold out and I was like, damn. I really wanted to bring that beer out here to share with you guys, my brothers, But we'll have to save that one for another time. I didn't leave that bitch without tasting the damn beer, though, because I had to taste the damn beer, right?
It's quite delicious.
So I was like, well, we came all this way. We're really going to leave this fucking tap room without actually just at least having a glass of the damn thing?
Yeah.
He's like, well, you're fucking right? So we just drank that bitch, and it was delicious. It's a German-style Helles lager. It should be. I'll try to get it on the air, next time when I'm actually drinking it again.
Yeah.
And I'm going to bring one for you, my boy.
Please do.
And hopefully Kane can be there. I know Kane joins us for the tailgates. Hopefully he could be there even when we're not at the tailgate, man.
Hey, is it an amber or is it a dark or is it
It's a light lager, yeah.
Hey,
it's delicious, man. It's crisp.
We got to do that this summer. Do y'all come over early?
Fuck
we'll,
yeah.
We'll barbecue.
Fuck yeah.
We'll do the show, you know what I mean?
That's what's up.
We need to do that. Maybe for the draft. That would be cool.
I'm trying to
Oh,
I've
trying
already
to go
booked
to the
the flight to
You're
go to
going
Tennessee.
the draft.
Yeah,
My bad.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
right.
My bad.
He's going to the draft.
I'm trying to
we'll
be there
just
with
have you on the phone, bro.
We all need to go to the draft.
We need to be
man.
there with
We
you.
all need to go to the draft, man.
That would be dope.
Hey, you can
But
get
anyways, wait.
yeah.
I'm getting off topic though over here.
All right, hops and wrath.
I didn't even get to the damn beer.
Oh shit, my bad, bro. Sorry about that.
It's me, man.
No, that's a hot topic.
I'm the
That's
one that led us down this goddamn rabbit hole. But listen, so today, because I couldn't bring that delicious beer that I was mentioning, I brought a Dust Bowl Brewing Co. Hops of Wrath. That nice big motherfucking bottle
super hoppy.
to hold me down, man.
That
This
Kawama.
is that hoppy ass IPA. 6.6 alcohol. It ain't bad.
Ain't bad.
It ain't that bad. I've had better. Right?
Where's Dust Bowl?
Dust Bowl's over in Turlock. So they bottle out of Turlock, So they're
That's a dust bowl for real.
in that area. Man. We're in
I
the
see why
area
they
still.
named it that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Home of Colin Kaepernick too.
This is delicious. This Hops of Wrath IPA from Dust Bowl, man. Go get yourself one. Try it out. If you love hoppy beers like I do, this one's gonna suit you well.
Yeah. Hoppy beers
Hoppy beers.
don't make me so happy.
Your boy Kenny don't like the fucking hops, man.
Hey, shout out, by the way, before we get into this, we're about to launch in. I just want to remind everybody we got new T-shirt designs over at DC4LCustomTees.com. Make sure you check those out. I think they're super crisp, super clean. Raider Cody's got his shirts up there. Just Win Ladies, you already know.
That's right.
Those shirts are fresh. Dan over there at DC4L holding it down. Make sure you cop a tee this offseason. We got hoodies up there now. We got the baseball tee up there now. It's fresh. It's quality stuff. Make sure you cop some. Shout out to everybody, and we'll talk about it in the shout out section. Shout out to everybody that made donations this week.
Hell yeah.
Appreciate that. Donations have been coming in. We're trying to gear up. We're trying to do more things for you, bring you more content, up to production quality of the video, all that stuff. You can get the link to our donation on all of our social media profiles and, of course, the webpage, pg4f.com, pillagingjustforfun.com, if you're into that whole typing thing.
Yeah. Fuck it.
Announced this morning, the Raiders are going to conduct a front office overhaul, which would include the replacement of current general manager Reginald McKenzie.
Reginald.
Key up the funeral music.
That fucking Undertaker fucking theme song though.
Here it is, right here. Let's lay to rest the Honorable Reggie McKenzie.
Oh man. Peace be with you, Reggie. Peace be with you.
May you rest in peace.
You rest in peace.
A moment of silence for Reggie McKenzie.
No.
Quick moments.
I wish the best for Reggie McKenzie. Once a Raider, always a Raider.
Yeah.
You know, I think it's really easy to say that about Reggie. Some guys, not so easy to say that about Randy Moss. But
Warren Sapp.
But Reggie McKenzie, man, once a Raider, always a Raider, player personnel. Congrats to you. I hope you do well. I hope you get in. Where do you think he's going to end up, guys? What's likely?
Hey.
Green Bay.
Green Bay, yeah. Had a shot at it last year.
That's true.
You know, they overhauling. They overhauling. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No.
They overhauling they shit over there. So.
Reggie McKenzie going to fuck around and become the head coach.
Right,
Green Bay Packers.
right, man, right. Shit.
But I think he has a really good relationship with the Wolf family. Elliot Wolf is in the front office over there. So look for Reggie McKenzie to end up back in Green Bay. And let me say one more thing about the Reggie McKenzie being fired situation. Somebody had to take the fall.
That's true.
We talked about this earlier. So I think Reggie McKenzie did a lot to work with his coaching staff.
Absolutely.
Dennis Allen, Jack Del Rio.
Yeah.
And I believe that the team that that was 4-12 and then 6-10 was Jack Del Rio's team totally. Jack Del Rio and his coaching staff.
Right.
Drafted those guys.
Missing guys like Jihad Ward, Shalik Calhoun.
Yeah, guys that his coaching staff, same thing here with John and his coaching staff.
Yeah.
Right.
So we can't just say that Reggie McKenzie is not a talented GM. I think he did what most GMs would do is work with the coaching staff.
Right.
And it's just unfortunate that he had to take the fall.
Right.
Well, I mean, he came out earlier this year, and he said, drafting for John was easy, right? Because he had a plan. Like, John had guys designated to set a certain scheme and system.
Yeah. I tell you what, man.
That was a little shot at
Jack Del Rio.
Jack Del Rio,
right? Because he was like, I was picking that motherfucker's guy. So if we got shitty guys on the team, now you know why. Like, he was, he was really on Jihad Ward's balls.
Yeah, Jack Del Rio didn't have a plan.
Exactly.
He was like Malcolm in the draft room.
Jihad Ward.
Jihad Ward's still on the board. Are you interested? Oh yeah!
but I will say this. So we can safely say that Jack Del Rio didn't have a hand in Amari Cooper, Khalil Mack, Carl Joseph, Gary Conley.
That's true.
Jalen Richard.
That's true.
Yeah.
DeAndre Washington.
No, and they got players for
Gabe
sure.
Jackson, Justin Ellis.
Dude, they got players for sure. They got players for sure.
So,
and to be fair, Jack Del Rio took the fall first. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's just a sign. I mean, we've gone back and forth about it on the show, but John Gruden is in full control of football operations. And it's going to be that way for at least the next 10 years unless something else happens.
Well, and this is what I said, right? Like,
and that too is up to John.
We should have seen this coming. We knew this was coming. We've been talking about it.
Yeah.
Even if we're not talking about it on air, we've been talking about it. We've been talking about the fact that the whole nation's been talking about the fact that Reggie's probably the next man out. Right.
Right.
Everyone's been talking about it.
It's no secret.
But
no secret.
It should have come to an absolute 100 conclusion when the picks came through. When the picks that John took this season have actually turned out to be pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
Right? I think we can all agree that we probably hit on 97% of our fucking picks.
Brandon Parker.
Right. So with the exception of Brandon and Kane and I were talking about this. The Brandon Parker thing is not over with, people. All right? So Brandon Parker was a primarily left tackle in college. He made the switch to right. Our Pro Bowl left tackle had trouble going to right. Donald Penn had trouble going from left to right, right? So for a rookie to come in here, make that switch, and struggle and actually show improvement, right? We've seen improvement these last few weeks. We've seen improvement out of Parker. I got to say that the book is still out on him. We can't say that he was a miss.
I don't think he was meant to start this season. I really don't. I think when you draft a tackle at he came out in the third round, third round pick. That late down in the draft for an offensive lineman, you don't expect them to start in a rookie year. You expect development out of them. I think he had to play because they had no choice.
And that's why you have that vet in front of him. That's why you have a pen in front of him, right? So that way he gets schooled up, and this guy comes in and he's ready to go, man.
And that's a perfect segue. And first of all, I mean, Brandon Parker did not allow a single sack in college.
There you go.
The problem with college is you're not always lining up against NFL talent.
This is true.
Right? It's hard to evaluate in the NCAA. It really is. It can be, depending on what conference you're looking at.
You're right.
Especially.
You're right.
Because you're not lining up against, Bosa every week, like you said, Kane. Sometimes you're lining up against Brad. And Brad was a stud in college, man. Brad was the most popular guy. He drove a pickup truck. Brad always brought beer to parties. Brad was cool, you know. Brad got taken care of by the university. He's doing well. He's having a good time at college. But Brad's not going to the NFL.
Nope.
Brad's going to probably work for dad after college.
Yep.
And he's going to be all right. He's going to marry that girl he met. She was a cheerleader. She's going to fill out a little bit, and that's okay. So is Brad. He's going to have a good life.
Yep.
He's probably going to build a deck at some point, and he's going to watch a lot of football. But Brad doesn't play in the NFL.
And he's going to be that small-town hero.
Yep.
And he couldn't get by Brandon Parker. God damn it anyways.
Good shit.
But it's a good segue because Donald Penn has been designated for return from IR. Yeah. You said he was practicing. So what does it mean, Kane and Che, that if Donald Penn gets a start before the end of the season? I mean, the season's over for us, technically speaking, number-wise. Raider Homer just showed up. I got to say what's up.
Yeah, Homer.
Yep. Yeah, O.co, take a picture, man.
That's what's up, man.
It lasts longer. What was I saying about Donald Penn? If he comes back and plays, what kind of message does that send?
Guys, we're not good enough for prime time. Are we? 3 Super Bowls and 6 Super Bowls.
Malcolm.
Malcolm's back, baby. Yeah.
Malcolm, you're a legend, bro.
I want to be a legend. I want to do this for the entire Oakland, Los Angeles Raider Nation family.
Yeah. You're fucking right, Malcolm.
I want to sweat. You should have seen me. I sweated buckets at Fort Benning.
I like the energy, Malcolm.
Yeah.
I love the energy, brother.
Always bringing the energy.
You bring it
Malcolm.
every
I don't
weekend.
care about the number 1 draft pick. I want to help him get a win.
You are electric, brother. Did you drink electricity this morning?
No. I got 2 Gatorades. I'm going to suck them down before I go in the college.
Yeah, you're fucking right, you are.
Goddamn right.
You got to get them electrolytes, bro.
See, I went to McDonald's one night, and it was 2 or 3 in the morning. I'm going up the I-5, and I said, I wonder what it'd be like if Hulk Hogan ordered at the drive-thru at McDonald's. So I go, well, I'm really hungry tonight, man. I'll have a quarter pounder with cheese, a Big Mac, some McDonald's hot fries, give me a couple apple pies. I'll scarf it all down, and I'll wash it down with a Coca-Cola. What's he gonna do when McDonald's and the Hulkamania and the Oakland Raiders destroy you?
Yeah.
Save some for the game, my brother.
Oh, fuck yeah. You bro.
Don't pass out on us, Malcolm.
Man, we need you on the sidelines, Malcolm.
I want to play.
We need
I want to play. I'm 55 and I want to play.
We need to put you in that middle linebacker.
Fuck yeah.
I'll put you in at every linebacker. Fuck out of here.
Can I get a couple more pictures with you guys?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah,
course, bro.
please take a picture, Malcolm.
And would you guys sign my Roddy Piper shirt on the back?
I would love to.
absolutely.
I would love to.
Hell yeah, man.
I
Hell
love.
yeah.
I love to.
Black Sharpie, I'll get it.
Hell yeah.
The
Hell
Roddy
yeah,
Piper
brother.
shirt.
That Roddy
Shirt.
Piper, bro.
Raider fans are always prepared.
Ho. Stays prepared. Malcolm stays prepared, y'all.
You got a Sharpie?
Yeah, I'm going to get it for you.
Rest in peace, Ultimate Warrior.
Oh, shit. No shit, right? And Rowdy Piper, bro.
Yeah.
And Piper, bro.
Rest in peace, Roddy Piper.
Yeah.
And one of my favorite movies of all time called They Live. Produced by
Sunglasses.
the
David Keith. The Black Guy Piper and David Keith threw down, baby.
my man's wearing the actual sunglasses from the movie right now.
That's what's up.
My man's wearing the actual sunglasses from the movie They Live.
Who's one of the greatest Raider fans around is Rocky Johnson and his son, The Rock.
Rocky Johnson. Yeah. Shout out to you too, man. Malcolm, what time did you wake up this morning?
I woke up at 4:30 and I fired up, man. NWO, Oakland Raiders, the most powerful forces in the universe, daddy.
Hey, can't wake up if you don't fall asleep. Can't wake up if you don't fall asleep. You know what I'm saying? Malcolm, man, it's good to see you. What's your score prediction for today's game?
I want 35-31 Raiders.
35-31 Raiders. I love it. Mike, can you come get a picture? with my friend here?
Can I get 4 with you? Because I lost my camera last week.
Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. Oh.
It's his camera, yeah.
Kenny, Cam.
Yeah.
One more.
One more.
That's what's up, man.
Thanks, guys.
Hell yeah, Malcolm. We love you, brother. We love you, man.
I still got the Denver games.
Hell
and
yeah.
I don't know how to get charged up for that.
There you
Next
go.
week, I'm bringing my NWO belt, a silver Sharpie. I want you guys to sign it for me.
Oh, shit. All right, man. We'll catch you, bro.
Have a great day today.
Yeah, yeah.
Bring the energy, brother.
Bring that energy, brother.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
Pictures. I'm going to love this acting stuff, guys.
That's what's up.
Man, where were
Fuck
we?
yeah, man. I don't even know, bro. Does it really matter? Malcolm came through, dog.
Malcolm came through.
Malcolm
I'm
came
gonna
through,
suck down
man.
some Gatorade
Save the
right
day.
now, brother.
Motherfucking celebrity, dog.
Oh, you know what Malcolm just reminded me? Because he wants us to get a win today. I think this team really wants a win today. I think
Fucking right.
the message it sends, starting Donald Penn, if he comes in to finish off this season, is that the Raiders don't want to lose this week. The Raiders don't want to lose any week. They're still trying to get wins. Look at the sideline reaction out there, and they are happy when they win Raider games. Like my man Malcolm is happy
Hell yeah.
when they win Raider games. Malcolm, where do you come from?
I'm originally from Vallejo, California. My first heroes were Adam Batman West and Burt Robin Ward. And then Pat Patterson and Rocky Johnson. And then the Snake, Cliff Branch, Fred Belinda-Koff, Dave Casper, John Matuzak, and Phil Villapiano.
Did you know that Phil Villapiano is actually here today?
I know he is.
Yeah.
Villapiano! I would have yelled that on defense. Instead of defense, Villapiano, because Khalil Mack, you ain't got a ring yet, daddy.
Oh. Yeah, fuck. Those are facts, y'all.
Shout at Khalil Mack.
Those are
Whoa.
motherfucking facts right
Shots
there.
fired.
Malcolm came with the facts today.
Shots fired.
Yeah, Malcolm.
Shots fired. That's a mic drop right there. Wow.
Your boy. Shout out of a fucking cannon, dog. Shout out of a fucking cannon.
Shout out to every cannon. Shout out to cannons.
If you could see the energy up close like we see it.
Oh, man. It's mythical, bro.
That man wakes up and drinks electricity, bro.
That motherfucker's energy is mythical, dog. That motherfucker is in Greek mythology, dog.
Malcolmitis, huh?
Malcolmitis.
Malcolm.
Malcolm.
Oh, motherfucker, dude. That guy's amazing.
Because Donald Penn is designated for return from IR, that means
right.
Marshawn Lynch is designated to stay on IR. So Marshawn may have played his last down for the Raiders this season. Has he played his last down of his career?
I don't think so. If you listen to John Gruden, I think he'll be back next year.
That's a great point, man. Yeah, man, I don't know. Like I said, we've been talking about all these topics. We've talked about it, man, prior to getting on air. But listen, I really feel like I think we could all agree that Marshawn has a lot left, dog. Marshawn has a lot left, and if he really wants to really put that towards football, that motherfucker is still one of the best out on the field, man. Not without question. Marshawn, when he steps on the field and he really wants to be there, he's one of the top players on that field that day, every single fucking game. All right? So, Marshawn, I feel like he's got a lot left, dog. He looked great early for us. I mean, this team didn't do what it was supposed to, didn't play very well, right? But Marshawn always looked good. And he was one of those motherfuckers that we were talking about, always putting it all on the field. Man.
Yeah.
All out on the field.
Yeah.
Jared Cook.
Yeah.
Marshawn Lynch.
Yeah.
Those motherfuckers all out on the field.
Yeah.
Every fucking game.
I believe if Marshawn thinks he got something left, he'll be back.
Absolutely.
If he thinks he's done, he's done. I don't think he would embarrass himself in front of his hometown.
No.
You know.
Since Homer's here right now, we wrap this up, but I'm interested to hear what you have to say. I want you to grab the microphone, sir. Well, no, not about Marshawn. I'm interested in what you have to say about Reggie McKenzie now being officially out as the general manager of the Oakland Raiders in this offseason. And you can take the mic out of the holster there. Yeah, you're good.
What's good, brothers?
Yeah.
Just got here. A lot of Steeler fans here. They're taking pictures of this great place. You know, it's going to be sad when we leave here. But, yeah, I sure would like to see Reggie get an opportunity to actually do what he does best and bring talent to the Oakland Raiders. I think the minute Jack Del Rio was hired, that got neutered somewhat. It's not to say that Reggie didn't have input, but I don't think that he had all the say on the last picks, and especially the top picks, for good or bad. Because you got to figure Conley's looking good. I've always liked Joseph. So let's not say that what Jack did, if he was in fact in charge of the draft room, was all bad. I just think the continuity is the biggest problem. You know, maybe Jack needed to stay one more year and get the right guys with him. But now we don't have to worry about that anymore. We have John. We have a long-term goal and plan. And whoever he brings in, as long as he gets the players that John wants, there's going to be continuity and there's going to be success on that alone. The only way you win in the NFL consistently is to have a top head coach and a top quarterback. I believe we have both. Whether or not you want to believe that with Carr or not, this is the first offensive head coach he's ever had. John Gruden's going to bring what Derek Carr has always needed.
That's right.
Stability from a head coach, from an offensive standpoint.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to surround him with the right players. It's going to take some time, but he will. And he's going to get the system in place that suits his needs. And I don't think we've seen the best Derek Carr yet.
No.
And we're talking about a guy that's top 10 his first 4 years in statistics.
Nearly the top Raiders passer of all time at this point.
That's saying something right now, considering the guy's had 4 head coaches. You guys all, the naysayers want to say those are excuses. These are plain, clear facts.
Yep.
The guy has not had stability.
That's right.
And yet he's put up franchise numbers and top 10 historical NFL numbers. Mm-hmm. You got to believe in this, in what's going on here. You got to believe that Derek Carr is our guy at age 27. And I want to say, I hate to do it because I think running back is a player that you can get in the draft every year, and they're young. You need a young, great running back to succeed these days. I don't know why it was ever diminished. The running back position has always been important in the NFL, passing league or not. But you need a dual threat guy. Getting back to tagging on to the Marshawn Lynch thing. Absolutely. Marshawn was great, 120% of effort every play on the field. Mm-hmm. But that wasn't what Derek Carr needed at the time. Now, maybe if it was a first down situation where he comes in and we rotate guys like Richard and Washington or whoever it might be to give us a dual threat, to make a defense stay honest with our team, with our concepts. But with Marshawn, there was no honesty in our system. And he took all the grunt of the defense. He literally did. 8 guys in the box. We can't have that. You can't win with that.
Yeah.
Bottom line is this. John's going to get the right guys. He's going to build a great offense. And I believe in this. I believe that whoever he gets, this man wants to win. This guy he breathes NFL football. This is his life. I hope some of you guys that don't believe in him understand this. This guy there's not some conspiracy that he wants to destroy the Raiders. Right. Yeah, he's made some questionable decisions. Losing Khalil Mack killed me. It still does, but it's over now. Let's just hope he gets somebody that can just fill the void that he left. But we get a team concept, because I want a defense better than top 22. Come on, man. You think Derek Carr can win with a top 22 defense? I want a defense in the top 10. I'm not going for top 15. I want top 10. So let's just hope that these young kids that we got on defense, I like a lot of what we got. We've discussed that. Let's hope that we stay with the same coaches. We get a general manager who can bring talent into this club that's sorely needed, and we let them build on it. And there is little change from top to bottom. That is what's going to bring stability and winning to this team for once.
Thank you.
Even in the Al Davis era, that never occurred. Other than the Madden, Flores, and John Gruden eras, there was never stability. Al was always in charge. Some of you guys don't realize that, but I'm cluing you in. Don't stay naive. It was Al Davis and only Al Davis. Yeah. And even John Madden and Tom Flores, I'm sure, had to deal with Al the boss, because it was his way, and I love that man for winning 3 titles for us. Rest in peace, dear Al. John is going to bring the greatness back.
Absolutely, man.
Wow, great points.
And that's why he's motherfucking Homer, dog.
That's it. That's why. Man, Raider forever.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's the man right there.
Good take, bro.
I think the show's over.
Right. Conquest, bitch. Conquest.
Marshawn Lynch has also been nominated for the Walter Payton NFL Man of the Year award. Yep. This is a great award. Every time somebody gets it, I'm like happy for them. This is the first time in my life where I've really actually rooted for somebody to get it.
Yep.
I think Marshawn Lynch deserves this award.
Absolutely, man.
Like the most. He does a lot in his community. Kane, you're from East Oakland. Marshawn Lynch deserves this award, right?
Shout out to Marshawn Lynch for what he does for the Oakland community.
Yeah.
I'm from Oakland, and, I appreciate everything he does for this community, which is a lot.
Yeah.
He brings a lot.
Yeah.
So, shout out to Marshawn. I hope you win that award, bro. You deserve it.
I hope so. I really hope so. So, speaking of the Raiders running backs, Homer just touched on it. The Raiders this week signed former Denver Bronco, former Carolina Panther, C.J. Anderson. So C.J. Anderson's on this squad now.
Yeah.
Maybe we don't see him this weekend. That's an interesting move. Making it this late in the season, where season's almost over.
Uh-huh.
What do you make of this signing? Is C.J. here next year? Is this because Doug Martin's nicked up a little bit more than we think? They just want to see what happens? What's up with C.J. Anderson?
I think it was insurance.
Okay.
I think he signed for insurance, and I don't see him in the future.
Okay.
Yeah, man. I don't see him too far into the future either. It seems like I don't know. How did we feel about Doug Martin? A lot of people were just like, it's like a parting gift to Oakland, right? That's what it feels like.
Absolutely.
It feels like
for him
still, right?
and for him and as well as his family in the city.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So it feels like for CJ, it's like, you know what? You're an Oakland-born motherfucker and you play in the NFL. We'll get you at least a shot to be on the team that played for your town.
Yeah.
Before we're out.
That's
you know what I mean? That's what it feels like.
That's a great analogy.
Yeah.
All right.
That's what it feels like.
I like that. Is right here. Is Carlson the kicker of the future for the Raiders?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Yeah, that is a good question.
I believe he gets a shot going into camp. But I believe if they drafted a kicker that they're going to also give a shot to as well. So
absolutely.
You'll see those two go and battle for the starting kicker spot.
Yeah.
Without
a doubt.
And that's a good battle, right?
Yeah, I think
like
so.
we got a kicking battle.
Yeah.
Like I'm kind of excited about that.
I think Pinero, unfortunately got injured, right? But I really think from what we saw out of him, prior to the season, I think he's got a shot, man.
Absolutely.
He's got a shot. He's got a big leg. We know that. We've seen the videos. We've seen the tape. So he's got a big leg. He can hit some deep shots. So he's going to get his shot. So I think it's going to be a battle for next season. I think Carlson, I think Pinero are going to battle out for that kicking position.
Yeah,
absolutely. You don't let a draft pick go to waste.
Absolutely.
Before we get into this next segment, the Silver and Black Facts, I want to get my man Rick on the microphone over here. I want to get Rick over here. Rick's been following us on Twitter. Me and Kane had the chance to meet Rick at Ricky's.
That's right.
Earlier this year.
That's right.
Right in the off season, we met Rick over there at Ricky's. Rick does not own Ricky's. I don't want that to be confusing. Rick, why don't you grab the microphone? Go ahead and pull it up out of there. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, you can be rough with it. Yeah, it's good. So I'm glad you're here, man.
I'm glad I'm here too. It's been a minute.
You're holding us down on the grill.
Oh yeah, he's holding it down over here, man. He's being real quiet about it.
I'm just trying not to burn some shit.
So we first saw you at Ricky's.
Yeah,
and
many moons ago.
That seems like a long time ago. Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of things have happened on the negative, and it's I can't believe it, man. It went south real quick.
Yeah,
it did. Real fast. Tell me a little bit. What was you've been a Raiders fan for a long time.
Long time.
The first time you came here to Oakland.
Oh. Yeah.
Funny story. I think I told my boys here earlier. I was here for the Sea Hands game. My uncle, his homie, was supposed to go with them to the game, and so this is 1974. I don't know what happened. You can only imagine. But his buddy didn't show up. He was scrambling, trying to find somebody to go to the game with him, and nobody was available. He looked at me and goes, I didn't get this little dude a birthday gift. You want to go with me? I was 7 years old. That was my first Raider game.
Wow.
Wow, that's dope.
Historical playoff game here in Oakland. And I was in the stands just in amazement. I mean, it was I was telling Kenny and Che that there were black flags twirling in the air.
Yeah. Tell them about that.
Honestly, I think we invented that shit before the Steelers did.
Fucking right.
There was a lot of black flags in there, and I'm just looking in the stands in amazement. 7-year-old kid that just turned 7, and from that moment on, man, I've been a Raider fan.
Yeah.
And through all the trips and tribulations that they've been going through, that won't die. I'm here for life.
All right.
Hey, that's right.
I'm glad you're here, man.
Absolutely.
I'm glad I'm here too.
Do
I'm
you
glad
remember where
to
you
finally
sat?
meet everybody at the table, and I'm looking for. Hopefully they're back next year. Hopefully they're back.
Yeah.
We absolutely
I hope
agree with
so.
that, dog.
I got a
We agree with
feeling.
that.
I got a feeling they will be. We're gonna do Silver and Black Facts. We're gonna take a break before we do that. Thank you, Rick. I appreciate you. Before we do that,
Yeah.
anything else we need to talk about? Oh, I know what we need to talk about real quick before we take a break.
Oh.
Somebody we haven't heard from in a long time.
Oh!
It's that Chase Stradamus.
Yeah, we try. I don't remember quite well, but I think we tried to get into some Chase Radamas last week.
I don't remember anything last week quite well, to be honest with you. I don't remember last week.
Shit, man, that's all a blur.
It's a fucking blur, dog.
But we haven't heard from Chase Stradamus in a while. This will be our last opportunity where I actually get to hear from Chase Stradamus before the game.
This is true.
And then check back in with them after the game. So, Chase Stradamus, I want you to lay it on me. We just talked about it. This team's not trying to lose. Absolutely. They don't want to lose.
Absolutely.
They want to win.
You're fucking right.
What does Chase Stradamus predict about today?
Listen, man. Now, I've talked about even early in the season. I think if we go back to our original predictions, which we all know is shit by now, right? All our predictions were fucking shit at the beginning of the season.
I could bring them up. I got them right here.
Yeah, but if we go back to the early predictions, I'm pretty sure that your boy Che told you guys we're winning this fucking game. Is it on there? Is it on there? I want actual facts.
Oh, you want me to actually pull this up?
I want the facts, man. I want a little fact checking this time because I want to remember what I said.
All right, what week are we in right here? We're in week what? 15?
Week 15.
14.
Week 15.
Week 14.
Week 14.
14. There you go.
Myself, I predicted a loss,
Uh-huh.
and so did you.
I predicted a loss against the
You
Steelers.
sure did.
Is my prediction
Here at
in there?
home?
You sure did.
Oh man, there's no way. There's no way.
It's week 4. We're what? 2-11, and we've had a bye. So yeah, it's week 14. You predicted a loss.
Oh man, I don't know how that happened, but let me say this. Let me say this. I was the one telling you about how the Steelers have not won a game in Oakland. Okay, they have not won a game in Oakland for many a years. I'm not gonna fucking fact check on that, but it's been quite some time since Pittsburgh's been able to win in Oakland.
A long time.
You know what? I only find it fitting that they continue that with this game here, okay? I think it's only fitting that the Raiders, if they do so leave this stadium this season, and if this is the final matchup with Pittsburgh in Oakland, that we leave this bitch with a fucking win against Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Our biggest nemesis. I think we can all agree, right?
Yeah.
From back in the days.
Non-divisional
Pittsburgh-
opponent.
Yeah,
Easily.
Absolutely. Right? So, I mean,
Speaking of
we
which-
got Phil Villapiano and Franco Harris walking around here.
Yeah.
Somewhere they're
Yeah.
out here somewhere in the parking lot. So it goes back. It goes deep, man.
Yeah.
It goes deep. So we have to leave. If this is the final matchup between these two teams here in this Coliseum, we gotta leave this bitch with this win.
Absolutely.
Okay? So Chester Thomas is going for that W, y'all. We can get that fucking W at all costs, by any means.
That Wu-Tang, bro.
Yeah. That's right.
Yeah. Speaking of divisional opponents, the Pittsburgh Steelers have lost to every team in the AFC West, and the Raiders are last on the list today. So let's make it a clean sweep, fellas.
Ben Roethlisberger is he's been defeated every time. He's 0-3. in
the
Oakland.
Coliseum. Yeah, in Oakland.
So let's close this bitch out with another loss because he won't be back.
That's right.
Even if we are here next year, we won't play the Steelers next year.
That's right.
So this is for all intents and purposes Ben Roethlisberger's last game in Oakland.
That's right.
Let's show him how we do it here.
Yeah, let's give him a good one. Let's give him a good one.
And with that, I need to head to the head, guys.
Oh.
My knee is shaking over here. My back teeth are floating. I need to get off the air, bro.
This is usually me in the second half of the show, bro. I'm usually sweating over in the fucking opposite chair.
I got drinking all that Chelas con Che.
Yeah.
I got that racehorse going.
And he's got the fucking shout-outs going, and I'm just like, get through these motherfuckers already, dog. I got to take a leak like a motherfucker.
How many people followed us this week?
Shit, by the time you get through this, you can take a piss and come back, and he's still doing
Why
shout-outs.
we got 500 fucking follows this week? Why we got 500 follows this week? This is some bullshit right here.
You're about to shout out your bladder right now. I'm about to shout out mine. But, yeah, we're about to get about here. Whether or not we come back, well, that's up to a lot of things. If not, we'll see you on the other side of this game. We hope you enjoy. Raider fans, we out here.
Peace.
Peace out.
Go Raiders. All right, we're back real quick, just real quick, because I had to capture this, man. My man Bobby Wasabi is here.
What's happening, Kenny?
Bobby, what's cracking, Bob?
Nothing much, man. I was just running like a madman trying to find you cats, man.
You found us, man. You linked up. Shout out to Hawaiian Raider.
Dude, yo, that cat clued me to where you guys was at. I
OG.
somehow found them, and they're like, dude, down the way to the left, can't miss him. And enough.
How did you know it was Hawaiian Raider?
Dude, just a feeling.
Wow.
I turned around, I seen the flag, I was like, hey, is you Hawaiian Raider? He's like, we all is right here. He's like, what's happening, brother? I was like, dude, help me, please. Help me try to find these cats because I got some pan dulce for Che over here.
You brought the pan dulce.
Hey, you know, trying to get, what was it, chelas con conchas, you know? Hashtag chelas con conchas.
Hashtag.
So yeah, man, you know, I made my way over there. They told me where to go. Came over here, and hell yeah, it's on.
So you listen to the show. You know about the man, the myth, the legend that is Malcolm.
Oh, man, your guys' a spirit animal right there, dog.
That's my spirit animal for sure.
Yeah.
You ran into Malcolm just a few minutes ago.
On the way crossing over from B-Lot, trying to come over here, you know how you got to cross in between the stadium and the Oracle.
Yeah.
I just happened to be walking around and just, you know, clueless, and I just happened to look to my left, and I see a snake. And I was like, hey, wait a minute. I recognize that snake. I know that snake. I've seen that picture. I've seen that snake in a picture somewhere.
Malcolm.
And then I saw the NWO.
Yeah.
And I just yelled, Malcolm! And he turned around, and oh my God, I just felt this energy, dog. Dog, you have no idea how much energy this guy got. This guy got so much energy. I was talking to my boys at work.
Dude.
I talked to one of my boys, and I was like, yo, man, you got to check it out right here, dude. Check out. Played the podcast for him.
For your friend at work.
Queued it up. He was like, dude, who is this guy? I was like, yo, that's Malcolm right there. That's Malcolm, dude. He got energy. He kept listening. He just heard the, ow! And he was like, yo, I got to go. I want to feel what Malcolm is feeling. He's never been to a football game ever in his life.
Is he here right now today?
He's over in our tailgate.
Yeah.
I lightweight ditched him because I had to run over here to find you guys.
I appreciate you.
I had to tell you guys the story of Malcolm.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how awesome Malcolm is, dude. I mean, we need more Malcolm. We need more of that energy right there, man. And especially with this season, how it's not been the best, obviously.
Yeah.
I mean, dude.
We need guys like Malcolm to hold it down.
Dude.
My man pits his lightning bolts.
Hell yeah, man, dude. And yeah, I was so pumped. Took a picture with him, and oh damn, dude.
You're pumped out. I
dude.
see it. It's contagious.
I love it, man.
All right.
But yeah, dude, I'm just happy to be here with you guys, man. And I had to see you guys one more time before the season's over, because who knows? I seriously doubt it that they're going to go somewhere else.
Yeah.
I feel they'll come back.
They will.
But just in case, I was like, I want to see you guys just one more time.
I appreciate you, man.
Yeah, hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Appreciate it here all the time.
Let's drink these chelas.
Right here, dude. Salud. Chelas con che. Conchas con che right there, dog.
Chelas con Dios to all of you. All right, y'all. We're about to get into this tailgate. Enjoy yourselves. Go Raiders.
Go Raiders.
back.
Oh, yeah.
And you know what the sound of that voice means.
It means we had a good-ass time, dog.
We blew it out.
Yeah, we fucking blew it out, dog.
We was steady reminding people where they were at and where they came from.
They're never going to forget that.
And most importantly, where they didn't come from.
Yep. Like Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Y'all motherfucking Steelers fans didn't come from Pittsburgh, dog.
I had to tell everybody, you never been to Pittsburgh. You're from Nevada. You can go back to Danville.
Your boy Kenny was eating these bitches up, dog. He was eating them up. They kept looking back over their shoulder like, oh, who let this motherfucker out? God damn.
And that dude tried to, on the Periscope, knock my phone out of my hand.
Yeah.
I shoved him into the breezeway.
Jazz out my face, dog.
He did that double step like, oh.
I didn't see that going that way.
We came out. The security guard was like, I thought we were going to have a fight.
He didn't want none. He don't want none. He didn't want that heat, dog.
You got too many brothers and sisters out there.
He didn't want that heat, dog.
Too much Raider Nation up in there.
Mm-hmm.
Man, it was a hell of a game.
Oh, it was beautiful, baby.
The vibe was cool.
It was a beautiful game.
That stadium was packed.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
To the T, dog. It was loud. It was loud as fuck. It was beautiful, man.
I'm starting to think Malcolm is our good luck charm.
Yes, dog.
He was here last week. We played pretty well against the Chiefs.
Yes, we did.
Almost good enough to win.
Almost pulled it out.
And he showed up again today.
Yes, he did.
Little tidbit for you guys. We recorded half the first segment.
Yeah.
And somewhere along the line, I hit the space bar and we stopped recording.
Yeah.
The first segment.
Yeah.
We had to run it back. But the good news is
we got your boy on, man.
Malcolm showed up right on time.
Without that hiccup, Malcolm might not have made the show, dog.
Yeah.
He might not have made the show.
We regretted last week not getting a video. We were just so like taken aback. Like everyone just kind of froze. We forgot about technology for a moment.
What is this?
But happy to say I got a snippet of Malcolm. If you got to see this guy. Oh. First off, Bobby Wasabi got to meet him in person this week, and he was still shaking when we saw him. Bobby was shaking.
Yeah, he was shaking. Electricity, bro. You got zapped, dog.
He was shaking like Eddie Money, bro. Like Eddie Money. Shake it. But go over to our Twitter or Instagram, the Pillaging Podcast, and you can check out a little video clip of our man Malcolm. That's our boy, dog.
That's our boy, man.
That's our spirit animal.
Hell yeah, man.
2018.
He came prepared today, too, dog.
When is Malcolm not prepared, bro?
Shit, dog. He had everything, dog. Everything that you needed. He had hangers. He had two sheets. He had two T-shirts on hangers, dog.
Hey, I was blessed to sign that Piper jersey.
Oh,
or
fuck that Piper. That was that Piper fucking T-shirt, dog. That Rowdy Piper, dog. Yeah. Pillaging Podcast crew's on that bitch, dog.
We're Malcolming just for fun.
That's right. That's right, man.
I thought we had a show. That's the show.
That's the show right there.
That's the show.
That was the show for the show.
Waiting to hear back from Kane. We got up in the studio a little bit later than we expected. We made a pit stop. Danny's had to fuel up on some coffee, some flapjacks.
Yep.
And we got back here, watched the condensed version of the game.
Yep.
That's the first time we've been able to do that.
Yep.
It was good to see.
It was good to see.
It was good to see.
It was good to see it 2 times.
Dimes, bro.
Dimes, bro. We saw some dimes out there today, people. I want to hear it. I want to hear it, hater Twitter.
I can't wait to wake up tomorrow and watch Angria Trask and Raider Cody get all in these haters' asses.
Right?
All afternoon.
They do all the dirty work, bro. We don't even fuck with those guys.
Those are our dogs right there.
We're like, yo, you know what? Angria's got this. Angria's got this. She gonna make this dude feel stupid, and he's just be like, oh, okay, you have your opinion, Angria. We get it.
She was all,
he just quit.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you. My boobs were in the way. Yeah. Clowning.
Yep.
Clowning.
We clowning you.
Shout out to everybody out there today. Got to meet Andrea Villipiano.
Yeah.
We kind of teased it in the first half. We were chasing Phil and Franco Harris, who were running around the stadium today. As you can imagine, those guys were busy. They had an agenda, but she tried. She was going to try to get him by there, but I'm sure security and all that, it wasn't going to happen. But hey, it was great to meet you, Andrea.
Yeah.
If you're listening right now, You're incredible. Your family's incredible. Got to meet your brother today. All really nice people.
That's what's up, man.
An attractive family.
Hey.
Just a good, handsome family.
Hey, it's Phil's family, dog.
Yeah.
He's a good-looking guy, man.
He is.
Still got it, man.
Chiseled, bro.
He still got it, man.
I got him.
I got him. I got you.
We got some callers here. We got about 7 callers starting at about 4:30 this afternoon.
Yeah.
And that went on to about 6:30 in the afternoon. So this call came in at 4:32. I think the game ended at 4:31.
Okay.
And it's a 40-second call.
Oh, it's going to be a good one.
Let's go.
It's going to be hot.
It's WAP.
Uh-huh.
Holy fucking spaghetti and meatballs. Was that a fucking game or what? That's what I'd like to see.
All right, first of all,
Holy fucking spaghetti and meatballs, dog. Fucking WAP.
that's a WAP. All right, let's hear. Onward.
So sloppy in the first half. But, oh, what a fucking game. That defense came together. Oh, beautiful game. Beautiful game. I mean, I could bitch about it, but that's how you win a game. I like that shit. That was a fucking game. Wapo is out, and I am going to smoke a humongous fucking blunt right now. Thank you, football gods. Raiders. Wapo out.
Man.
If you see my man El Wapo hanging out at a 7-Eleven, you just help him out, bro. Right. Just help him out. That's my man right there. You know what? You know what about the defense though? We were just watching it right now.
Yeah,
they were tenacious today.
Oh yeah, bro. They were after it. There were some calls, man, that were questionable, bro. A couple of those flags were questionable, dog. Yeah, to say the least. So, there was a couple of plays that Steelers that they got a little gift from the refs and shit. So, yeah.
You know me, I ain't mad at a face mask call or two, especially in enemy territory.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Get after it.
Right?
Rip a head off.
That's how I feel.
Yeah.
Get dirty.
Get dirty. But the multiple tacklers to the ball today. Tyre Whitehead all over the place. Once again, I think the 3rd week in a row now, maybe the 4th. Led the team in tackles. Mm-hmm. Looking really good. Raiders held the Steelers to, what was it? Where I think 40 yards. 40 yards rushing. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You wasn't doing shit on the ground, dog.
Of course, they held us to 55.
That's all right.
But that's okay.
When your boys dropping dimes, dog.
Dropping dimes.
Yeah. Hey, I love how Wab had it explained. He said, I could complain. Oh, Wab, we know. We know, dog. We know you could complain, dog.
It ain't a Raiders game unless Wapple got something to bitch about. That's that passion, bro.
That's passion, bro. That's a real fan right there. You could complain about some shit.
Let's see what else we got here. This call coming in from the 360.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, boys. What's good? How's it going, Pillagers? This is Pete calling in right after the game. All extra pumped up. Had every reason to lose that thing, but yet we stayed in no matter what. I mean, you could say we got a little lucky there with the kicker, but man, I don't care. We won. We'd be a fucking playoff team. Thanks.
What would a Raiders-Steelers game be without a little luck? Or a little bad luck.
Hey.
Something weird going in one direction or the other.
Absolutely, right? Absolutely.
They're actually showing what we've been talking about this whole year. These are our ups and downs, but it actually looks like we're playing as a team now, guys. Like, that's what I'm pumped about. Mm-hmm. Oh, we got shit to look forward to. I can't wait. I take back all the mean things I've said about Jordy Nelson and Seth Roberts this year, because I haven't been kind. But you know what? Today's a good thing. I got 2 things away from the game today, and that's number 1, Cole Miller and Brandon Parker, right? 2 rookie tackles. Well, they're going up against Bud Dupree and T.J. Watt. Mind you, I didn't get to watch the entire game because I was streaming it illegally because I live in Washington State. But with a team that has 2 Pro Bowl caliber defensive ends, kinda, and a team that likes to blitz like hell, we kept Derek upright as best as we could today. I like to see that. Mm. And then number 2, we got Carl Joseph being productive and Gary and Conley balling out. Mm-hmm. Man, like what your guy Homer was saying last week, I completely agree with him. Like those 2 are coming to fruition. I mean, it didn't look so bright at the beginning of the year, even last year, for the 2 of them. But Dan, I like what I'm seeing right now. Mm-hmm. Like it's starting to come through. We just need to help them out a little bit in other places. Shout out Clinton McDonald for that sack. that really helped the cause of the game today. And yeah, outside of that, Derek's starting to look like his old self. And I really, it's just nice to see again. And Derek Carrier and Marcel Aitman could have been picked up working at Target, replacing, I don't know, freaking grocery carts, but yeah, we make them look like receivers in the NFL. That's what I like to see. Raider football. All right, y'all. Merry Christmas, happy holidays. I hope it's great. Got to win. Let's go, baby.
Yeah. Derek Carr, still sacked 4 times today.
Yeah.
It was hard to blame. It's really hard to place blame on those sacks on the line. It was good. It was just good pressure.
Yeah.
It's good pressure.
And you knew they were going to bring it. Come on, man. It's the Steelers, dog.
But
they're going to bring it.
I'm looking right now. The Raiders, 22 different players with tackles today. Mm-hmm. That's team defense there.
Yep. Good team defense, man.
All right, this one's coming from the 303, so you already probably know.
Kenny, Che, Kane.
Yep.
It's your boy 303. Calling from actually decently warm Denver, Colorado.
That weather update.
Man, what a game.
Always.
What a game, number 4. And look, let's be real here, guys. Any fan who's realistic has some doubts about Carr. There are some flaws that he has, but my freaking goodness, just because you have some doubts about the guy doesn't mean you believe that you give up on the guy or don't believe in the guy. There's a big difference. Sometimes the blog just gets crazy. Anyways, Derek Carr is looking great. Poised, throwing the ball downfield. My goodness, man, the dime, the fifth might have been one of his best passes we've ever seen.
Yeah.
Throwing to Cook, Aitman, with really no running game, and Miller and Parker struggling. This is such a good thing to see. It seems like the last 4 or 5 weeks, him and Chucky have been on the same page, and to get that win. Some people, I can't believe people actually sit there and go, "Oh, I hope we lose for a better draft pick." Fuck that. That win's going to do so much for this franchise moving forward in the next year. We're competitive. I'm telling you right now, we're going to beat Denver when they come in a few weeks. Even though this season's crap, really excited about the last few weeks and adding some weapons and what Gruden can do with another offseason. Looks like we're going to get rid of Reggie. I'm not surprised. But anyways, what a game, baby. So good to see us win in Oakland. And yes, Ben Roethlisberger. You're never, ever going to win in Oakland unless you're 45 and play it again in 4 years. This is 303, and I'm out.
Yeah. Strong call, 303.
Always, man.
Derek Carr. A lot of people want to put him up there in the mix with some of the top quarterbacks in the league, and today he got to go against one. Mm-hmm. What does that look like? Well, Ben Roethlisberger, 25 of 29, 282 yards, a 9.7 average, 2 touchdowns, a 130.2 rating. Derek Carr, 25 of 34, 322 yards, a 9.5 average, 2 touchdowns, and a 122.4 rating.
There you go.
He hung.
He hung
up in there.
You're right.
Hung in there last week against Patrick Mahomes. Mm-hmm. In fact, since the Cardinals game, this team really seems to be coming together.
Right.
They got that win. You can call the Cardinals a cupcake opponent, which they are. But just like in basketball, sometimes you just need to see the ball go in the basket.
Right. They got that monkey off their back, though.
That's what it is.
That's what it was, man. Yep.
So let's keep moving. We got the 559. I want to say that might be Fresno.
Okay.
Might be wrong.
I'm not good with area codes, though.
What's going on, my Raider brothers? What an insane win. Insane. This is Central Valley Raider. I just seen your video when you and Chad were sitting right there screaming on the end, saying never leave early. The crazy thing about that is I was in that same area. I think I was in that handicap section, and I had this gentleman who was in a wheelchair. And the time we played Pittsburgh, obviously, and our DB Carr intercepted it and took it back. I remember it was the same reaction, the same celebration of the stadium, and I remember picking that cat up in the wheelchair. We were hugging, and I was lifting him up out of the wheelchair, had this cat's legs swinging all over the place. Yeah. It was insane. We were both laughing and crying and screaming. Man, that video right now just brought up those memories. Anyways, man, it was a great win. Damn. It just, a lot of emotions, but a lot of positivity coming out of this because these guys didn't quit. I think last week's game against Kansas City showed them that they can compete when they put their mind and their body and their soul into this game, regardless of whatever happens. So, that being said, I think it's fair to say our D-line, obviously our defensive tackle position is solidified.
Yeah.
We got depth.
Yeah.
We need them edge rushers.
Mm-hmm.
We need some people to help Key. I think we're going to be all right. Just looking at today and looking at KC's game, I think we're going to be all right. Again, I'm not going to mess this victory up by talking a lot about what we need to do. That's for another podcast.
That's right.
Another phone call. Man, I'm just so happy. Damn it. This is one of the games I wanted to attend. I don't know. It is what it is, man. Anyways, it was nice seeing you guys. Glad you guys had the opportunity to be there and experience that. All right, go Raiders.
Yeah, go Raiders, bud.
That's what's up, dog.
Central Valley Raider. Yeah, the electricity in the Coliseum is something else, especially going up against one of these heated rivals.
Yeah.
It's just something. We were there last year for the KC Thursday night game.
Right, we were.
That was still the most electrifying game I've ever been to.
Insane, dog.
Absolutely
insane, dog.
We had a feeling about this game.
Yes, we did.
We had a feeling about last week.
Yes, we did. If you're listening to this part of this of the show, if you're already in this segment, then you already heard the earlier segment, bro.
Chase Stradamus.
You heard how I felt about it.
He was on top of it again.
Yeah. I don't always get them right, but when I do, you're gonna fucking hear about it.
That's right. Chase Stradamus. Not always right, but sometimes.
He's spot on.
Man, let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving right here.
Yeah, brother.
We got coming out of the 831.
Uh-oh.
You know who it is.
What up, Kenny? What up, Che? It's your boy, Bobby Wasabi.
Yeah.
Damn, dog, I am fucked up. That's my fucking game, dude. I just wanted to fucking call up and say that the spirit of Malcolm compelled me, baby! Hey! Malcolm got me, baby! That's all I gotta say. Peace!
The spirit of Malcolm compelled me.
The power of Malcolm compels you.
Fuck yeah, Bobby. Hey, yeah. Bobby came through with them fucking conchas, dog.
Hey, the pan dulce was fire, bro.
Bro, we got 2 pieces left, dog.
That pan dulce is different than a pan I've had before.
Yeah.
Had, like you said, like a gingerbread, like
more
like
on
a
that
cinnamon flavor.
Side. Yep. He brought that shit special.
That was good.
Special.
That was
out
good.
there in Wasson.
I got to say, Bobby, you did not change my stance. I still think donuts. But donuts and pan, it's a different world. It's really unfair of me to compare. But that was
different worlds, dog.
That was hands down the best pan dulce I've ever had in my life. That was really good.
It was delicious, dog.
Yeah. Wow.
Chelas con conchas.
But good looking out, Bobby, man. It was great seeing you today. It was great hanging out. The energy, the passion you bring is fantastic. Your family, you're all family. If you're listening, you haven't met us, you're still family.
Yeah.
And you're welcome with our tailgate anytime.
Anytime.
If we can accommodate you. We're working on trying to get out there again next year. We're working on that already right now. So you guys already know a lot of things up in the air. We don't have to reset that, but we want to be out there.
Of course.
We want to be out there. All right, this next call coming from the 435.
Raiders. Hey guys, this is Raider Roo out here in Logan, Utah.
Oh yeah, Raider Roo.
I'm just glad to see we got that W. Looks like I should have come out a week later, but that's all right. I still had a blast. I want to thank you guys for having me, and like you said, we're family. Always will be. I know you guys were out there at the game. I'm sure you had a blast. I'm glad you got to see a W for your last game at the Coliseum this season.
Yeah.
Looking forward to more. I know I've been a little bit critical of Derek Carr this year, but glad to see him making some big-time throws. And that throw on that last drive to Roberts was ridiculous.
Uh-huh.
So, anyway, I just had fun. Just wanted to call in for my first call. And go Raiders. Catch you guys later.
Yeah, again.
That's what's up, Raider Roo.
Another family member. Raider Roo held it down last week.
He held it down last week, dog.
Keep the calls coming, Roo, man. Again, like you said yourself, Family, bro.
Man, think about it, bro. Think about the family we got. Whenever we roll out, dog. Whenever we roll out, we got somebody that's rolling deep with us, dog. We got Juice on lock. He's holding it down.
Yeah.
You got Raider Rue. And this week we had your boy Ray, dog.
Yeah.
He held it down. He had that kind of style going. Rick.
Yeah,
your boy Rick. Your boy Rick Hernandez.
Hernandez.
Hernandez. I thought it was Hernandez, though.
Rick Fernandez.
Fernandez, bro.
Put some respect on his name, bro.
Rick Fernandez, bro. Yo, bro.
Rick's cool.
He held it down, dog.
MVP
of the tailgate for sure. For sure.
MVP.
I told him that we were going to give him that MVP, too.
Yeah.
I told him. I was like, bro, you're getting the MVP this game.
Yeah, last week it was Raider Rue and A-Logic holding us down.
Yep.
That's my homie right there, A-Logic. That's the homie. And, it's Rick this week.
Yeah.
Who's going to be next time?
Yeah.
I don't know.
You never know.
One of you.
You never know.
One of you lucky
It could
listeners
be you.
get to come to the tailgate and cook our food for us. No, Rick was on it, though, man. We needed to get some food grilled, and he was just like, let me get that lighter. And fired it up, made it happen.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about.
He held it down, dog. And the meat was cooked perfect. Perfect, dog.
Some of it charred, some of it not. That's how you want your asada.
So, yeah.
You want different kinds of pieces in there.
Mm-hmm. A little bit of juicy, a little bit crispy.
Yeah.
Get that, and then you put that shit in the taco. Ooh, put a little bit of that salsa. Put that guac on there.
That guac was
It's
hitting.
fire, dog.
Smacking.
Fire.
The lady that sold that to me had that gold crown, that gold front tooth.
That's how you know you're getting good guac, dog.
Yeah.
You can get good guac if the teeth are all perfect, bro.
Yeah.
Got them porcelain whites. Fuck out of here. I ain't getting guacamole from you.
I need a little snaggle tooth.
I need that copper. I need some metal. I need some shine, some bling coming back at me, dog.
That gold tooth shine, bro. We got another call coming here from the 303.
Oh, yeah.
That's your boy Raider Vader, I think.
What's up, pillagers?
Yep.
Raider out here in the 303. It's been a couple weeks since I called. Man, what is up with that win today? Shoot, I guess we just came out and we was going to get a win. Game ball goes out to Gary and Conley, to hear Whitehead. God, even Derek Carrier, who doesn't show out either, he showed out. I've been really critical about Derek Carr, but, I tell you what, he showed up and he played great football. Another fourth quarter comeback for number 4. Maybe he's starting to get this system, boys. I don't know. But I tell you what, man, does it feel good to win. And I'm going to say this on this podcast. Any of those mofos that are going to try to come back and say, oh, the Raiders are playing good now, you don't get on the ship. You can stay the bleep off. You
no
don't
bleeps,
get
dog.
to come on the ship, okay? You either down for the Raiders for life or you not down at all.
That's right.
Point blank.
That's right.
Anybody trying to get on this win with us can get off. Bottom line. Anyway, I know you boys were out of the game. I know you were cheering your hearts out. Thank you for doing that. Thank you for showing out like you always do.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you to the Raider Nation who went to the game today. Unfortunately, I couldn't be there because I'm out here in Colorado, but, man, it feels good to win, and especially like that. Sending Ben home, and Gary and Conley, man, stuffing AB. That boy is the man. We can build around him. We can build around him, and we can build a defense that can, that can play. I'm not going to get on all the negatives because this ain't about negativity right now, Raider Nation. Enjoy the win. Man, you couldn't have come at a better time. And, hey, the Broncos lost to the 49ers, even though I hate the 49ers. If it's the lesser of two evils, I got to take the Niners because I hate the Broncos.
Oh, yeah.
But Raider Nation, enjoy it. Pillagers, God, man, what a win. I love the win. I hope you guys did too.
Oh, yeah.
Raider, out.
That's what's up.
Fantastic win. Antonio Brown, 5 catches today for 35 yards.
Blanketed, dog.
Covered.
Blanketed. Your boy Conley was on it, though.
We got our shutdown guy.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, we're back.
We doubted him. People doubted him, dog. People were questioning if this guy was going to turn out. And early in the season, he was getting benched left and right for little things. You missed the tackle, you're sitting your ass down, dog. Sit your ass down, dog.
Yeah.
And everybody was thinking like, oh, he's not going to pan out. Look at him now, dog. Look at him now. One of the top DBs in coverage, bro.
Yeah.
One of the top DBs. Go look at the stats.
Top 3.
I'm not making shit up. Top 3 DBs in the fucking league.
That's what's up.
That's what's up, brother.
And we got him. He's young.
We got him. Yeah, he's young.
You know who else had a better game today? We haven't mentioned Johnny Townsend. He had a pretty good game today.
Yeah, he did. He did.
48.5 yards average. That's a tick above where he's normally at.
Mm-hmm.
Good game, Johnny.
Yeah, he has some good kicks, man. We got to give him his props when he gets them too, right? Because we go hard on him when he plays like shit.
You know, Gruden was up in that ass this week.
all week.
I mean, we saw it last week when he shanked that first punt, and Gruden laid into him. So, Johnny, wake up, bro. We need that punter. We got a tradition of great punters.
Yes, we do.
And that sounds funny. I know, but it's important. Because you saw it today. Special teams. This game came down to special teams.
It did.
It really did.
It did.
And, mistakes and plays were made.
Mm-hmm.
So, shout out to you, Johnny Townsend.
And shout out to those missed field goals. And
for those of you that are trying to, like my man Vader Raider said, to those of you trying to join this 3-10 bandwagon, all you land lovers out there, stay the fuck on shore.
You stay off this fucking ship, dog. We been on this since been on this, dog.
Yeah,
we been on this.
We Ben Carson since Ben Carson. I used to say that. I don't know, man. We've been riding with this team all season, bro. We told you guys it was going to come together eventually, and we're starting to see this team turn the corner and learn how to play. Now, granted, a lot of these guys won't be here next year.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of them I'd like to see. We've already talked about it. We want to see Jared Cook back.
Oh, yeah.
The fact that he hasn't put pen to paper yet concerns me. He might try to get his money and ride out into the sunset on his last contract. I would really like that to be in the silver and black.
Me too.
We got money to spend. You got a premier tight end right now. Just sign the dude.
Absolutely.
Why go shopping when you got the guy right in your building right now?
Yep.
Jared Cook seems to be the guy that would want to come back. We were talking about earlier, through this whole season, he carried the torch.
Mm-hmm.
Jared Cook never backed down.
Fire, bro. Play with fire every game. Every down, dog.
Blocking.
Yep.
Catching.
Mm-hmm.
Run after catch.
Stiff arms into the hell.
Ooh.
Into the gates of hell.
Jared Cook.
Brought it, bro.
Jared Cook.
He's brought it this season, dog.
But, hey, it's happening. Of course, we're critical of our quarterback. When has there ever been a quarterback you're not critical of? Mm-hmm. Even Rich Gannon. When we had Rich Gannon, people were talking shit about Rich Gannon.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And he's steady setting records.
Right.
Derek Carr, he jumped up into the number 2 spot last week for all-time Raiders passers. He's going to be number 1 overall next year in terms of yardage and touchdowns.
Yep.
If not by the end of this season.
Yep.
So get off of Derek Carr's back. The kid can only succeed as much as the team around him.
Absolutely.
And he hasn't quit either. Y'all said he was scared. I'd be scared too if I was getting no protection.
Yep.
I'd be worried too. I'd be trying to get the ball out of my hand.
Ain't this about a bitch?
Yeah.
Look at this shit crowded. It's getting kind of crowded over here.
So we're going to ride with our team. We're going to ride with our man, Derek Carr.
Yep.
I like it.
I like it too, dog.
We we got one more call. We got 2 more calls here.
Woo! That's me, baby. That's Monster Mash Ken right there celebrating from New York City. Loving it, baby. Loving it.
Monster Mash.
Loving it.
That's
what
right.
a game. Anytime we beat the Steelers, it just feels good. It just feels good. Anyway, great game.
Good.
I think David Carr coming out of the shadows and taking his team to the end zone multiple times and leading the charge. Way to go, David. Way to come out of NFL Network and come play for the Raiders. I must have missed the dude.
He's clouding
Anyway,
his fucks on the TV, bro.
Derek just representing out there. I think he's the man. I love seeing him get in Aitman's face. Like, what the hell are you doing, man? Come on, we got to win this game. And fucking Jared Cook, man. Jared Cook running over people. Like, give me the ball. Feed me the rock. Feed me. And that's all. If we could just clone him, like, that would be awesome. We'd be tearing it up. And, Doug Martin's got some pep in his step, man. Doug Martin's doing all right. I think, you know what? Ever since we got rid of all this garbage, I think these guys are doing pretty good.
Yeah.
We got rid of Bruce Irvin, what has he done in Atlanta? I haven't seen him do nothing. You know what? Good for Amari Cooper. Good for you, brother. 200 yards, 3 touchdowns. You got me then to the next round of the playoffs with that last touchdown. Thanks, brother. Anyway, great game.
Fantasy
the refs
football.
are a piece of shit. And you know what? I know you guys were at that game. If I was at that game, I guarantee I'd be getting thrown out of that game because I'd be punching some motherfuckers in the face waving that goddamn flag. This is Raider fucking town. This is Raider country. bring that shit here. And I think those fans kind of dropped the ball, the people that didn't show up and the people that left. And it was just a great game. I'm going to love it. I'm going to soak it up. And on to the next one. I think we got the Bengals next. I think that could be another win.
Uh-huh.
And I know it doesn't mean much, but it definitely shows that we got all heart on this team, and it's led by Derek Carr, and I believe in Gruden. And, yeah, all right, guys, peace out. I hope you guys have a good week, and that's it. Peace.
Man, Monster Mash, he out there in New York. We got to try to link up with him if we get out there next year. We got to try to see what's up. We got a lot of people out in New York. We need to have, you know what? We need to throw a pillaging party when we go out there.
That'd be amazing.
So if we can get out there, one of you guys needs to take the lead on that and work with us.
Yeah.
Let us know what bar we need to go to. I think I already know which one it is. I forget the name, but I know through Twitter, some contacts on there. There's a Raider bar out there. We need to be there. All our pillagers out in New York need to meet us out there. We need to turn that place upside down, bro.
That would be fire,
we need
dog.
to paint the whole town silver.
That would be fire.
Yeah.
Fire.
Let's see. Last call here coming from the 760.
What up, Kenny? What up, Jay? It's C. John Fish from down here in Oceanside.
Oh,
yeah.
Speaking of another tailgate MVP.
Yeah.
See, John Fish was out there.
Yeah.
Not but a few weeks ago.
Uh-huh.
Brought them fire beers.
He brought them chelas, dog.
Woo.
Yeah. Fire chelas.
Chelas con Dios to you, sir.
Last con Che today was Salami's IPA from Port Brewing. And we'll call them the Jelas con Kenny. Those, them J's with some Wookie Cookie OG. Anyways.
Them Jelas.
hot take.
Ain't got nothing to do with it.
Fucking why have we been hiding Carrier? Carr looked really good. Parker looks like shit, obviously. The fuck was with the announcers? I heard 5 David Carrs. They started saying we weren't getting calls because we're not good. Jesus Christ. The rules are the rules. The fuck, man.
Yeah.
Anyways, I'm out here shivering my ass off on Oceanside, dressed like I'm in fucking Park City. Blaze one for the nation, baby.
That's what's up, dog.
Yeah.
That's what's up, dog.
Yeah. That is what's up. That is most certainly what's up. Good call, man. Good call.
Great calls, dog.
Man, we met some incredible people this year, man.
Oh man, it's been a blur, right? It fucking flew by, dog. But amazing people, bro. Amazing people that we met, and I just look forward to meeting more people, dog.
Yeah,
more of these Raider fans, more of the nation, more of these pillagers.
Yeah,
because it's a beautiful thing, dog.
We got to get you to a road game, dog.
That's what I got to do, man. I got to get one. Got to get one.
But big shout out to everybody we met this year. First and foremost, just shout out to Dirt Lot. If it wasn't for you this season, the way it went down, everybody listening, the tailgate experience we try to bring to your ear hole every home game, that's because of Dirt Lot, man. You made that happen. You and your folks, Steve, Rich, Michelle, everybody out there.
All held us down, dog.
Tremendous.
Yep.
We steady showing up late. You guys holding down the spot for us. We appreciate that.
Yeah.
Quite a bit. We ran late today, but you know what? Somehow we finished on time. It's how it goes, bro. Get that time warp.
Yeah, we got there, dog. I don't know how we got there, but we got there.
You get that level 2 time warp. Get that 1-up glitch.
We got all them extra lives, and we went to the end, dog. We took
did.
it. We took it to the end, dog.
We did.
Past that fucking King Cooper level, bro.
Haven't heard back from Kane, which is understandable. It is late. I know he had a long drive. He got up early this morning and drove out from Sonora.
Yep.
He was staying out in Sonora, so he drove 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
And got to the tailgate like just past 9, right on time. And we did the damn thing. So,
hell yeah.
Kane, if you're out there resting, man, rest up, dog.
Yeah,
rest
for sure,
up, for
dog.
sure.
For sure.
You had a long day, brother. And I apologize for not getting in the studio earlier to get you on. It's just we had a long day, too. We had to take our rest. But we're up here, man. We're going to catch up with you next week. Got a lot of things to talk about with you. But we still got to talk about this MVP.
Yes, we do.
So I did it last week.
Yeah.
It's your turn, Che.
Well, go ahead.
Who's the MVP?
The MVP, dog, is that motherfucker that was out there dropping them dimes, dog.
Oh.
It's your boy, Derek. Derek
MVP.
Carr.
Derek Carr.
Derek Carr's your MVP, people.
D-Rock.
I dare you. I dare you to argue with me about this MVP.
I double Derek Carr dare you.
Come on, bro. He's dropping dimes out there, dog.
Yep.
All them people been hating on him, and like your boys said on the call, like there's moments we have reasons to criticize, right? Criticize him for sure, but also give him his props. There's a lot of motherfuckers out there that criticize him, and then they just say, "Oh, a lucky throw. Oh yeah, in garbage time," and say shit like that. The motherfucker's putting wins together, dog. He's winning games at the end when it counts.
Yeah.
Putting points on the board when they count.
Vintage.
Give him that shit, dog.
Give it to him.
Don't be hating on him. Don't be some hating ass motherfuckers.
Look, I don't show up to your job and kick the dicks out of your mouth. You know what I mean? You know?
Yeah.
Put yourself in his situation. You've been at a job for a while. You've got the same boss. You're in your groove. You're killing it. You're crushing it.
Yep.
And then that boss has to move on. He gets shit canned. They bring in the new boss. You got a whole different way of doing things.
Yeah.
You get right back in there and start crushing it. No, it's going to take you about a month to learn the new process.
Right.
You get right back to it. If you're a good worker, you're a hard worker.
Yeah.
And if you're listening to the show, I know you're a good worker. So keep you productive.
That's right.
Don't crash that forklift, Rick.
Right, Rick. Don't crash that forklift, brother. We got you.
But what I'm saying is, man, you give the man time to adjust, get back to his comfort zone. You know, it takes time for him to understand John's system, and it takes John time to understand what Derek Carr likes to do. And then you got all these new weapons around you.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, 88 man.
88 man.
Honorable mention.
We talked about him last week.
Yeah.
He's turning into something, y'all. And we talked about he doesn't have that speed. He doesn't jump off the fucking screen. But somehow, some way, he finds himself behind the defender.
Yeah.
Multiple times a game, dog. I like it.
I like it too.
I like it.
Got a few unsung heroes out there. Hey, when I say that, it makes me miss Chase, bro. Raiders unsung.
We miss you, Chase. We do, dog.
Chase, you're too quiet. Hit me up, dog.
Hit us up, dog.
Let me know what's going on.
Yeah.
But yeah, you had Seth Roberts on the other end of that dime today. A couple good runs, good blocks. Roberts is a grinder, man. And, you know, we were on top of him when he was doing bad, so I'll take that. But I told you at the beginning of this season, I told all of y'all listening out there, and I took heat for it on Twitter and on some of the calls. I told y'all Seth Roberts was going to have a good year. Not a great year. He's going to have a good year.
And he has, man, by all means, right? He's had a good season this year.
Yeah.
You know, not as he hasn't been fumbling or dropping the ball like he did last season. And he's looked good. And I mean, of course, the team makeup just fucking completely changed.
Yeah.
We lost this receiver, that receiver, and he's still there. And he's still out there blocking his ass off. And I think that's one of the things that Gruden loves the most about him, is that he's grimy. He's not just going to go out there and try to be a little finesse guy and catch the ball and highlight for me.
Yeah.
He's out there fucking throwing blocks, getting dirty, dog. We like those guys.
We do.
We like those guys.
Doing everything it takes to get the job done. You know?
Absolutely.
He's got that Jared Cook mentality.
He does.
So props to you, Seth Roberts. Really props to you, man.
Yeah.
So he'll be back next year.
Yeah.
He's under contract. So
Absolutely.
Gotta imagine he'll be back. So we gave out an MVP. I know it's hard to do in a game like this. Everyone's feeling real positive, real happy.
But we got to do it, right?
We got to throw someone in the trash.
We got to do it.
So who you got?
So let's see. Who are we going to throw in the trash?
Well,
I mean, we could go with the obvious. We can go with your boy Parker. I feel like we pick on him. We've been picking on him.
Yeah. I got a guy I want to throw in the trash because Conley held it down on his side. And on the other side, it wasn't all on you.
Okay.
But just for too long this season, you've been in the area, but you're just a couple steps late all the time. And that's you, Rashawn Melvin.
Yeah.
I got to throw you in the trash.
Let's do that.
Is that fair enough?
That's fair.
All right.
That's fair.
Melvin, you're in the garbage.
And we don't pick on Parker.
Daryl Worley got a bum shoulder playing better than you right now.
This is true.
Melvin.
This is true.
And I had high hopes for Melvin. Going into the season, that was one of my favorite signings. And,
me too.
And so was Tyre Whitehead, who's been a disappointment, but of late, starting to get his shit together.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So it was good to see Nick Nelson out there today.
Yeah.
He didn't really make a play, but it was in and around the ball, was out there on special teams. It's just good to see our draft picks on the field.
On the field.
Yeah.
Making plays. Getting in that time. And developing, dog. That's what we want.
I would really like him to cut his dreads because the dreads and the Nelson nameplate on I got PTSD, dog.
Reggie.
Maybe pick that shit out. Maybe pick that shit out. Maybe go with the fade.
Give us that cool fro, dog. maybe put a little curl juice in there. Put the activator in there. Then you come out like Ice Cube, dog.
You're sucker for that, bro.
Yeah. Hey, I'm just saying. You gotta let that shit hang. Let it hang, dog. Let it hang, dog.
Let your soul glow.
Let your soul glow. Feeling so silky smooth.
Yeah. Time to do our shout outs?
Yeah, shout outs.
All right, brother. Special shout out to Silver and Black Scotland. He asked me for a special shout out. Shout out Silver and Black Scotland.
Yeah.
Silver and Black Scotland, bro.
It's the whole fucking country.
The whole country. It's Silver and Black.
Silver and Black, bro.
I'm just saying, Scotland and the Raiders, dog. Like, we're really out there, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We seen it, dog. We seen it all season, dog. We're out there, dog. Being listened to around the world.
Hey, I'm just saying Raider Nation, dog.
Yeah.
Raider
But
Nation.
the Pillaging Podcast, too, dog.
We out there. We tell you every week. We
ain't getting these shout-outs from nowhere. We ain't just randomly picking these fucks.
No.
Right? We're not picking these guys off of Twitter just like, oh, this guy looks like a cool guy. Let me give him a shout-out.
Yeah.
No, these guys are following. They're listening.
Yeah.
And they're hitting us up.
Big shout out to Fred WL34, FOE Demon, Nick Velasquez, Kate S1E, Scott. Shout out to Jason Nault, Jeremy Sorensen, Roman Munoz, Cisco E, Hugo Santoya, Raider Malosin, Raider Dave, Tony, Freddie Familia Jr. Shout out to Kid Quick, Vladimir, Mauricio Perez, Melissa Turner, Daniel Hampton. Daniel Hampton, a Broncos fan, followed us.
Yeah.
Weird flex, but okay.
That's weird.
Also, special shout out to El Wapo for his very generous monthly donation. That's right. Our own El Wapo finally became a subscribed donator.
That's our dog, man.
I'm asking everybody, please, if you can, we got some things we want to do again next year.
Yes.
Find that donation link. It's in our social media profiles. It's on the webpage. You don't have to have a PayPal account. You just have to have a credit card. If you give us $1 a show, that's a lot of love. We got a lot of listeners. If everybody did that, man, we'd be doing big things next year. We'd be coming to your house, dog.
Absolutely. We pack this whole bitch up, throw it in the van, and we show up at your doorstep, dog.
Hey, we're straight up mobile. I got the mobile set up down to fit in my backpack.
Yeah.
When we go on road trips, you'll see it. That thing goes in the backpack.
Yeah. You flying. Flying.
I'll set up at McDonald's right now.
We almost set up at Denny's, dog.
Yeah, almost did. I'll set up at McDonald's right next to Malcolm, bro. Putting in his Hulk Hogan order.
Yeah.
But shout out to you guys. We really, really appreciate it. And everyone that came by today. We met some new faces. Raider Tex.
Yep. Raider Tex came through. That was cool.
Hell yeah.
Cool.
Shout out to you, dog. A few folks came by, took pictures with us. I didn't catch all the names.
Right.
It was coming hot and fast.
Yeah.
But we love it, man.
All directions.
If you're a listener, don't walk by and point at the sign. Oh, there's Pillaging Podcast. Come fucking hang out, bro.
Come talk to us, dog.
And we got beers in the cooler.
Yeah.
I had a cat come by. We were talking. He's like, who's somebody? You think I get a drink of that Jim Beam?
That's what it's there for, fucker.
I was like, bro, it's got your name on it, bro. Jim.
Jim. That's your name, Jim? I think it is today, dog.
It is right now. There you go, Mr. Beam.
This is your name, dog.
Yeah.
It's got your name on it.
A lot of folks been asking us about the Crow's Nest podcast, so we'll just reset that before we get out of here.
Yeah.
Look, we're excited, just as excited as you guys are. We want to take the handcuffs off, kind of stretch our legs, and talk about anything and everything. We got a lot to talk about, man.
Oh, yeah. Sometimes too much to talk about.
And those that have come by and met us at the games,
Absolutely. Absolutely.
This is who we are. This is who Che and Kane and myself are. We just turn microphones on and capture that. This is not a front. These are not characters. No. Yeah, we use different names on there, sure.
Yeah.
But this is just who we are.
Well, we ain't cartoons, motherfuckers.
We ain't cartoons. But that's why we want to do the Crow's Nest. Will it happen? Yes. When will it happen? I don't know. We're looking for sometime this offseason.
Yeah.
But you and I, we got to hold down this show still.
Yes, we do.
We got to carve out time for the Crow's Nest.
Yes, we do.
Got to get some music lined up. Got to get that logo lined up.
Absolutely.
And you got to decide where we're going to park this thing. So, money goes into that too. So that's another factor. But we're going to get it to you eventually. It's an idea right now. It's in development. We're coming up with segments. It's going to happen. We're excited too. So just hang in there. It'll happen when it happens.
Definitely.
Yeah.
It's going to happen, yo.
It's going to happen.
It's going to happen.
You got any shout-outs right now?
I don't got any shout-outs, but I want to reset the shout-out to Rick Fernandez. Sorry for fucking up your name, dog, because you were the homie. You held it down, and we're just having a good-ass time out there. Yeah, it's noisy. It's loud. We're throwing dap. We're shouting. We're having a great-ass time at the tailgate. So, bro, you held us down, man. Thank you for coming out there. It was great meeting you, dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And shout out to your cousin, Ray Hernandez, too.
Both of them.
Fool looks just like you, bro. Just like. No, man. Hell of a son. I don't want to go to sleep, bro.
Yeah.
I don't want to go to work tomorrow.
Yeah.
I just want to go back to the Coliseum.
I know, right?
You think Malcolm's still there right
now?
So
there's some dude. He probably is, dog. He's in the tunnel, dog. He's still in the seats, dog. He's behind a concession somewhere, dog. He's the back. I gotta get this Coca-Cola.
Hey, if you're on the 880 right now rolling by Hagenberger, just roll down your window. You could probably hear that fool right now. You can probably hear him out there.
Oh, man.
Anything else you want to talk about before we get out of here?
Nah, dog. It was a fucking game to remember, right? It's another one of those. We're going to put those in the vault, man. Another one goes in the memory banks. Another great pillaging season. Another great victory.
Yep.
Great way to go out.
Wrapped it up.
Yep.
Oh, you know what? Shout out to your lady for punching your ass in the fucking shoulder this morning.
Shout out to my lady for sure. She woke my ass up, man. That alarm did not go off. She punched that shoulder. She's like, "What are you doing?" And then your boy Kenny immediately called her right after that.
Yeah.
It's like, "Where's your boy at? The fuck is that guy?
Where's your man's at?
I'm not happy right now." Yeah, man. I was like, "Damn."
You got here fast, though.
I told you. I was like, "Yo, if you're going to wait for me, I'll get there as fucking fast as humanly possible, dog."
You did.
And I did.
You did.
May have broke some laws.
I expected you to pull up in the truck, and you just came running down my street. I was like, damn. This guy's really about it. I ain't got time to get in the car. I can get there. He had the skinny hands going up. The wind cutters, bro. Them flat hands out when you run. Cut that wind.
Oh, man. I had that fucking leotard, that track and field leotard on.
My man Carl Weathers over here, dog. My man James Jett getting it.
Oh, man. No, man.
The rocket chase mouth.
Oh, great times, dog. We made it.
Appreciate you,
all the hiccups, whatever, man. We always made it, man.
I had a great time this season, man.
Fuck yeah,
best
dog.
season ever. I don't care about this record. I had the best season ever out there at the tailgate.
Absolutely.
Best.
Absolutely, man.
But yeah, man, so hate to say it, but that's it for this week's show. Tune in every week wherever podcasts are found. Call in and leave a message to be played on air at 408-909-PJFF. Download the official Pillaging app, available for iOS and Android. Look it up on your app store. Of course, check out DC4LCustomTees.com. Hit up Dan. He's got deals. He's got specials. We got discount codes. Just go there, bro.
Yeah.
Please donate to the show. Please. Yeah. Help us out. Be sure to listen to our sister podcast, Just Win Ladies. Also check out the Raider Cody podcast.
Absolutely.
Dropping hot every week. Man, that dude's stacking up wins.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's going to be dropping episode 6 this week. So stay tuned for that. And as always, keep the wind in your sails and the rum in your mug. And pillage on, Raider Nation. This has been a production of the Raiders Podcast Network. And we out you.
Peace.
Go Raiders.